YouTubers, Pastor Bob NCC. Hey, I wanted to talk to you for a minute about FEMA camps. I've already done a couple of videos on them, but something happened today that was the first time that I ever heard of it, and I wanted to make sure that all you guys got the word. First of all, the source that broke the story that I heard today was from the Free Patriot, and the second one was from the Chronicle. And this is what I've come to find out, and I researched this. In August 2013, in Columbia, South Carolina, they actually made it illegal to be homeless. So August 2013, last August, Columbia, South Carolina, passed legislation in their city where it is illegal to be homeless. And what the police did was they started going downtown and arresting homeless people. And this is what they were told. And this came from a street evangelist that has a ministry that feeds homeless people. And he noticed that, hey, the homeless people that he sees literally every day all of a sudden were gone. They're just not there. And what these homeless people are being told is it's illegal to be homeless in Columbia, South Carolina, and you have a choice. You can either go to the police station, in other words, get arrested. They don't offer to take you to any of the downtown shelters. So you have two choices. You can either go and be arrested, go to jail, or you can go to what they called a FEMA homeless center. And we all know what those are. So anyway, he later found out that these people, that once you're in there, you can't leave. Like morning comes, you can't leave. You have to apply to leave, and then you fill out a form, and they will verify that you have a family member or somebody who is willing to take you in. In other words, they do not just turn you loose back out on the streets. Now, it also said in the same article that this is also happening in Sacramento, and it's also happening in Los Angeles. Well, I went and looked, and I found one website in Los Angeles where same thing, another group that actually feeds the homeless. They noticed, they went down to where the homeless normally were, and lo and behold, there were no homeless. But what there was all their carts. There was like 30 or 40 carts all lined up where the homeless normally are. The carts were all there, but there wasn't a homeless person around anywhere. Just all these completely full shopping carts of their possessions. And you and I both know that a homeless person, they don't leave that cart nowhere, because they know the second they leave their cart, everything in it is just going to be ripped off in a heartbeat. So there we have two instances. One pastor from Los Angeles that went down to feed the homeless, people he sees every day, and all of a sudden all the carts are there lined up, but there's no people. And what we know from Columbia, South Carolina. So this is the deal. I think, and what the evidence points to, is that the FEMA camps, or the FEMA homeless shelters, are now open for business. And if they start with the homeless, who's next? What are they going to do? They're going to catch your kids out after curfew. They're going to start taking the kids to these FEMA centers. Pretty soon they're going to say, well, the terrorists or the veterans that are hanging out at the VA, let's go get them. Let's go get the people that goes to church. There's no telling where this thing's going to end. But if it starts with the homeless, who are the people that are least able to defend themselves in court or anything, they consider them the plague on society. It starts with them. It's going to end with you and me. That's just the way it is. People, the United States has got to be a very ugly place. It's going to get uglier and uglier and uglier. And pretty soon, the Department of Homeland Security, the bullets are going to be flying, and they're going to be flying at you and me. If you haven't put your faith and trust in the Lord Jesus Christ, you need to do that, because all hell is about to break loose in this country. He is the only one that's going to save us in the end. The United States will fall. There's no doubt about it. Our economy is going to collapse. This whole world is going to come to an end. And Jesus is the only ticket off this planet. Once you die, one of two places, heaven or hell. And hell's a hell of a lot worse than any FEMA camp ever thought of being. That's it. Jesus Christ is the only way off this planet. Don't forget, once you take your last breath, it's a done deal.